Hey guys, welcome to Bug Lover 27. Today, I'm going to be informing you guys about how alcohol works, as well as how it's bad for your mind and body. Well, on that note, let's begin. I'm going to start with the science behind the main ingredient so that you guys better understand how alcohol works later on. The main ingredient is ethanol alcohol. This is the basis for all alcoholic drinks, so if there's anything that has a label on it that says 21 and over, it probably has ethanol alcohol in it. Hey, you might be thinking, what's so bad about that? Well, the answer is that it is a management of toxicity. I know I had to look it up too. The folks over at RxList have an explanation that will hopefully prove useful. Quote, toxicity is the degree to which a substance, a toxin or poison, can harm humans or animals. End quote. How much you expose yourself is all up to you, though. Quote again, acute toxicity involves harmful effects in an organism through a single or short-term exposure. Subchronic toxicity is the ability of a toxic substance to cause effects for more than 1 year, but less than the lifetime of the exposed organism. Chronic toxicity is the ability of a substance or mixture of substances to cause harmful effects over an extended period, usually upon repeated or continuous exposure, sometimes lasting the entire life of the exposed organism. End quote. So all in all, if you have that one Bud Light, it won't kill you immediately. But if you have many Bud Lights, you're in for a good boatload of ethanol. Oh, and before I forget, just remember the range of how much ethanol in a drink can vary from just a few percent to almost 50%. So just be careful about what you're drinking and how much you're drinking. Now, let's talk about alcohol and how it works with your mind and body. Let's say you drink 2 beers. Depending on your weight and the alcohol content of the beer, you are considered legally drunk. Some of the effects of intoxication include difficulty walking, blurred vision, slurred speech, slowed reaction times, impaired memory. Clearly, alcohol affects the brain. Some of these impairments are detectable after only 1 or 2 drinks and quickly resolve when drinking stops. On the other hand, a person who drinks heavily over a long period of time may have brain defects that persist well after he or she achieves sobriety. Seems oddly similar to how toxicity works. How ironic. But I digress. Worst case scenario, you're down in the rabbit hole that you can't redeem yourself. You end up being what Hazelden Betty Foundation calls a family disease, or as we better know it as an alcoholic. Well, there is hope for you and your family. Just doing some light digging, you can easily find places that will help you. Not to mention a great website that I found called DrinkIQ. Link to it will be down in the description box below. I'll explain more on that later, though. If you or someone you know is going through this, talk to their families. They're going through just as much or even more pain than the alcoholic themselves. Another thing to remember is the kids. According to this website, quote, when addiction is in the picture, the one place children should feel safe and protected, home, becomes a place of unpredictable behavior, conflict, and broken promises. End quote. There are so many things that you can do, things that can be much more than just being your friend or your family member. I'll put the phone numbers down and any organization websites down in the description box below if you want to go check them out for a friend or family member after this video. If you can't do much, remember, one of the best things you can do is just be there and teach younger generations We can't change what happens for us, really. We're going to become the past. But we can change what happens for our future. The children's future. They are the future, after all. Well, that marks the end of this video. Thanks, you guys, for helping me maybe spread the video. You know? You can share it, or even like it, or even subscribe for more content. Maybe it'll be educational like this. Maybe it won't. Who knows? We'll see. Just remember, guys, take this video into consideration the next time you want to pick up an alcoholic drink. This isn't a video that is trying to say, don't do alcohol or have alcohol. It's bad. Don't do it ever. It's simply just trying to help you be aware of, how much you're drinking or what you're drinking. I mean, a small amount of alcohol is okay, as we learned. It's fine as long as you're doing it legal. That's 21 and over, if you didn't know that. Everything should be fine. If you have any kind of medical conditions that would prevent you from drinking alcohol, in general, you should probably go talk to your doctor first. Links to the websites, including the ones that I used for this video, will be down in the description box below. Check them out if you have time. Some of these websites are very interesting on an educational standpoint. Now, I don't want to keep you guys here forever, so go out, go explore the world, try new things. And until next time, I'm BugLover27. Have a nice day.